So we talked about odd number of factors. We talk about even number of factors. There are so many things that we discussed in the last session. Continuing with that one, the sheet, sorry, I forget to share that sheet. I'll share the earlier one and this one sheet as well in today's session. So today we are going to talk about a very interesting thing, which is known as the LCM and HCM. Fine. So let's start with what is LCM. What is full form of this? L stands for least, C stands for common, and M stands for multiple. So for example, I'm taking two numbers 12 and 18, and I want to find out LCM, the least common multiple of them. So out of these three words, which is forming this word LCM, I'll say L stands for least common multiple. The first thing that you need to check in both the numbers are the multiples. So what are the multiple of 12? I'll say 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, and so on. It goes like this. Similarly, 18 ones are 18, 18 twos are 36, 18 threes are 54, 18 fours are 72, 18 fives are 90, 18 sixes are 108, 18 sevens are 126, and also goes like this. Now I know the multiples of the two numbers are known to us. I want a common multiple. I don't want multiple, I want common multiple of them. I'll say, okay, 36 is a common multiple. 72 is a common multiple. 108 is a common multiple. So the common multiple, if you talk about the common multiple, it is 36, 72, 108, 144, and so on, so forth. These are the common multiples. Out of those common multiple, I want to find out the lowest value. I want to find out the least value of them. So least of them is 36. 36 is the smallest value, which is coming out to be the common multiple of these. So the lowest of them is coming out to be 36. I'll say LCM of the two numbers 12 and 18 will come out to be 36. That is what is the basic of it. Fine. So this is LCM. This is known as the least common multiple. For example, if someone asks you what is LCM of 20 and say 24. Now I know 20K all multiple will come 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180. This is how you are going to find out 200 and so on. 220, 240. Now 24, 2s are 48, 3s are 72, 4s are 96, 5s are 120. Then it is 144. And then it is 168, and then it goes like this 192, and then finally it is coming out to be 116, and then finally it is coming out to be 130, 120. Yes, that is how it is. It is sorry, 216, and then it is coming out to be 240 here. These are the values which are coming out. Now I know what are the common multiple, because after that I need to find out the common multiple here. Look at this. What is the common multiple? 120. 120 is first number which is common multiple. 240 is another number. That's why I try to go till this point. And the least of them is coming out to be 120. I'll say this is LCM of two numbers. So this is, I will say the conventional method. This is also the method through which is completely based on a concept. Now, there's one more thing that you should be knowing, and I repeated it in last class as well. Before that also we talked about that every number that exists in the world, every natural number forms from prime numbers. Any number that exists in the world is forming from prime numbers. Fine. So either a number is a prime number or it is forming from prime number, except one. I'm sure all of you remember that. One is God of all these numbers. So the one is the only number which is not forming from prime number, because it is the supreme of all the numbers. Rest of the numbers, either they are prime or they are forming from the prime numbers. So what I do here is, I'm talking about 12 and 18. For example, I want to find out the least common multiple of these two numbers. If I talk about the 12, by factorization method, I can say 6, I can say 3, I can say 3 and 1. With 18, I can say it is 2, 9, 3, 3, 3, 1. So I know 12 is coming out to be what? 2 square into 3. And 18 is coming out to be 2 into 3 square. I want a common multiple of them. So, you know, multiple is a number which is more than this. Understand it. One is multiple of 4 and second is multiple of 2. I know if you take a multiple of 4, it will be also multiple of 2, but it is not necessary that the multiple of 2 will be also multiple of 4. Fine. Okay, thank you, Utkarsh. Just a second. Mridul. Mridul, have you joined here now? Not yet. Okay. I think he will be able to connect. Mridul, are you here? I think there's some internet connectivity issue with him. So 12 and 18 are the two numbers. 12 is 2 square into 3. 18 is 2 into 3 square. I know one is a multiple of 2 square, second is a multiple of 2. I want a common multiple of them. So I'll take a higher power here. I will take 2 square. One number is a multiple of 3, second is a multiple of 3 square. I will say a number which is a multiple of 3 square is also a multiple of 3. So I'll say 9 fours are 36 is a number which is going to come here. You yourself see the least common multiple of 2 number is coming out to be 36. I hope it is clear to all of you. I'm repeating it. Any number that exists in the world is forming from prime number. So one number you are saying it is a multiple of 2, second you are saying it is a multiple of 2 square. So you will always take a higher power of a prime number. This is higher, 2 to the power 1 and 2 to the power 2. I'll take 2 square. Similarly, 3 to the power 1, 3 to the power of 2, I'll take 3 square. I'll say this is coming out to be 36 is a common multiple of both the values. I'm sure it is clear now. Everyone, any doubt that you have, you can ask. Thank you, Ritu. So here comes I think it is clear, Preet and Ritu are the only two people who confirmed it. But I'm sure it is also clear to all other people as well. These are the two numbers whose LCM I want to find out. So can you try to get the answer of it? Okay, finally Mridul is here. Mridul, can you hear me? His audio is not working. Rohit, audio is also not there. Rohit, Mridul, Aditya, can you hear me? Fine. So we need to find out LCM of these two numbers here. Mridul, whenever you are able to hear me or you can send me a message, please do reply. Same is with Rohit and Aditya. Okay, Gunjan, Preet, Sudhir has given answers. Very good. Okay, Ritu, Dyuti, Utkarsh. Ritu, you need to check your answer. थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम है. Okay, Ayushi Kalra, good to see you after a long interval. Sambhav Jain, Utkarsh, Ritu Malik. Now, Ritu, your answer is correct. Okay, here I go. I still don't know whether Mridul Aditya can hear me or not. but I believe they are able to hear me. So how to find out LCM, the people who join late, for them especially. LCM is a number which is represented as a least common multiple. There's a word using here is least common, and this is multiple. So first I need to find out the multiple of these numbers. For example, 108, 216, 324, 432, 540, 648, and this goes like this. Similarly, this is 288. Then this is coming out to be what, 432. Then it is coming out to be 576. Then it is coming out to be how much? 7. Fine. So these are the values that you are going to get. So this goes on, I will say 868 and so on. So then we try to find out the common multiple here. I will say 432, and similarly 868 is also the number which is going to come. In between this, there will be one more number coming, and then it is 868. So I'll say I want not only multiple, I want common multiple. So I can write this one as well, this one as well. But out of those common multiple, I want to find out the least value there. So the lowest value out of them is coming out to be 432. That is my answer. Then if you remember in the earlier class, we were talking about that any natural number that exists in the world is forming from a prime number. जो भी दुनिया में exist करता है natural number, वो prime number से बना है. तो 108, 12 9s are 108 होता है. I can write it as a 12 9s are 108. I can write it as a 2 square into 3 cube. Why? Because it is 4 into 3, and this 9 is 3 square. So it can be written as a 2 square into 3 cube. 144 is 16 9s are 144. I will say 2 to the power 4 and 3 to the power of 2 is there. So when I talk about the LCM of these number, I have to take a higher power of a prime number. You got 2 here, you got 4 here. So you need to take a higher power. Reason is, if a number is a multiple of 16, it is also a multiple of 4. But is it true that multiple of 4 is also a multiple of 16? No. 4 2s are 8, which is not a multiple of 16. 4 3s are 12. No, it is not a multiple of 16. 4 4s are 16. Yes, it is multiple of 16. But if you pick up any number which is a multiple of 16, that must be divisible by 4 as well. That's why, though the word used here is least, but I will take the highest power of the prime number. So out of the numbers which are available, whichever is having highest power, I will take that number here. For example, my dear, here it is 3 square, here it is 3 cube. I will take certainly a higher power. I'll say this is 16 into 27. 16 to the 32, and then it is 432 is your answer. That is coming out to be your LCM of the two numbers. I believe it is clear to all of you. In case of any query, you can ask. Anyone? To left. Anyone, any confusion, any doubt, please feel free, ask. Thank you, please. Okay, let's come to the Yanika. Is it clear? You did not reply, neither you ask any query. So the next thing here is HCF. That comes out to be highest common factor. First is, let's talk about a number as a 24 and 36. So I know there are three words which are coming here as highest common factors. What are the factors of 24? Yes, one is factor of all of the numbers. So 1 is factor, 2 is factor, 3 is factor, 4 is factor. You remember, if you are able to find out the half of the factor, rest of half can be find out. Because the product of 4 and 6 is 24, 8 3s are 24, 12 2s are 24, and 24 1s are 24. These are the factors of 24. If I talk about 36, I'll say it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 6 6 are 36, 9, 12, 18, 36. So these are the factors. Yeah. Rohit, you are right. 12 is also the factor of 24. I have written here, my dear. 12 2s are 24. It is already mentioned there, Rohit. So these are the factors of 36. How did I know? You remember I told you the product of first and last, second and second last, third and third last, fourth and fourth last, and the number, because it is a perfect square number, Once it is going to multiply with 6 itself. 6 into 6 is coming out to be 36. Now these are the factors of these two numbers. I want to find out the common. What are the common factors? I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. I want to find out the highest of those common factor. What is highest number which is common in between them? That comes out to be 12. Is that fine? So 12 is the highest common value in between them. Now, as I said earlier, you are certainly not going to solve it by this method. I told you that any number that exists in the world is forming from prime number. So 24 can be written as a 2 cube into 3 to the power of 1. 8 3s are 24. And 36 is written as a 9 into 4. You can see I'm writing the number in co-prime numbers. Co-prime number मतलब दोनों में कुछ भी common नहीं है, दोनों असामान्य है. There's nothing common between them. So I will write it as a 2 square into 3 square. अब मैंने कहा मुझे तो highest common factor चाहिए. The word highest is used here, my dear. I will take the least power. Understand it. Reason is one number is divisible by 8, second is divisible by 4. Is that fine? So can I say what is the highest common value between them? So I will say the number. See, you can understand it. So a number which is divisible by 4, 8 is also divisible by 4, 4 is also divisible by 4. So I will take 2 square here. So 4 can divide both of these numbers. Understand it? 24 is divisible by 2 cube. 36 is divisible by 2 square. Find out a common number which can divide both of them. I cannot take 2 cube. I will take 2 square. Because 4 is the number which can divide both of these numbers. 8 can only divide 24 but not 36. That's why 2 square is to be taken. If you look at this, 24 is divisible by 3. There's no doubt. 36 is divisible by 3 square. I want a common divisor. So I would say 3 to the power 1 is a common divisor here. My dear, that gives you 12. 12 is the number which is a common divisor of both of these numbers. So whenever I'm finding out HCF, understand wherever the word highest is coming, I'll take the least power of the prime number. Wherever the word least is coming, I will be taking the highest power of the prime number. I think it is clear to all of you now. Fine. That's how you can take. So I'll say here it is 2 square into 3. What is 2 square into 3, my dear? That comes out to be 12 here. Ek jaikara lagao. Is it clear? If it is clear, write a yes. If there is slightest of doubt, you can ask. Any specific reason, Parul Chaudhary, for joining late? Okay, fine. So we covered LCM and LCF so far. I'm quickly revising it for you. The word LCM is least common multiple. The word least is coming here. So every number is forming from a prime number. For example, you are getting a number like 16 and say the number is 30. So 16 is 2 to the power of 4 and 30 is 15 2s up. So I'll say 2 into 3 into 5. I want a common multiple. Multiple is a number which is always larger number. So someone asks you what is a multiple of 2 and 3. You will write it 6. It cannot be lesser number. It has to be more number. So because it is a common multiple and that too is lowest, I'll take the highest power of prime number. Though the word least is coming, but you will take a highest power of prime number. 2 to the power highest is 4, 3 to the power 1 and 5 to the power of 1. So 5 3s are 15. 15 into 16 is coming out to be how much? It is 240. I'll say 240 is a common multiple of 16 as well as 30. Is it fine, Parul Chaudhary? This is what we have done in LCM. Similarly, in HCF, the word highest is coming, but I'm taking the lowest power of this. Say same number 16 and 30 is there. It is 2 to the power of 4 and this is 2 into 3 into 5. I know there's no 3 to the power here, 3 to the power 0, 5 to the power 0 here. So in HCF, because it is a factor is a number which can divide both of these numbers. So you will, though the word is highest, but I will take the least power of a prime number. So what is the lowest power of 2? 1, 3, 0, 5, 0, because 3 and 5 are not available here. So I'll say 2 is a common multiple, common factor, common divisor of both of these numbers. Is it fine, Ms. Chaudhary now? Thank you. Okay. ये नहीं करना, ये अभी मैं करूंगा, इट विल टेक सम टाइम. Now let me take one example before you solve it. Please don't answer it now. Say the two number are 60 and 48. Fine. The two numbers, one number is A, which is 60, second number is B, which is 40. I know 15 fours are 60 hota hai. I know 16 threes are 48 hota hai. This is 3 into 5 into 2 square. I can write it as I said, everything in the world which exists, any number which is existing, is forming from a prime number other than 1. मैं हर बार आपको बोलता हूँ एक को छोड़ के, तो आपको भी ये याद रखना चाहिए. So it is 2 to the power 4 and 3 to the power 1. B एक ये नंबर. अब मुझे चाहिए कि मुझे SCF क्या होगा इन नंबर का. ध्यान से देखिएगा, जहां वर्ड हाईएस्ट आता है, I'll take 2 की least power. What is the least power of 2? I'll say 1 is 2 to the power 2, second is 2 to the power 4. I'll take 2 to the power 2 is smaller than 2 to the power of 4. Here it is 3 to the power 1 is there. I'll take 3 to the power 1. Here there is no power of 5 which is coming. That is 5 to the power of 0, which is 5 to the power 0, 1. So that comes out to be 12 is the common factor of both of them. You can also understand 12 5s are 60 होता है and 12 4s are 48 होता है. तो यार common value दोनों में क्या है? दोनों में common value जो है, highest common value is coming out to be 12. So I'll say HCF is 12. Now what is LCM? The word used here is least, but I will take highest power. What is the highest power of 2 I'm going to get? I will say 4. What is the highest power of 3? 1, because at both the places it is 3 to the power 1. It is also 3 to the power 1. So I'll say higher value is 3 to the power 1. And the higher power of 5 is equal to 1. So you know it is least common multiple. It is a common multiple of both of these numbers. So it is 16 nines are, 16 threes are 48. 2 to the power 4 is 16 threes are 48 into 5 is 240. I'll say 240 is common multiple of them. Yes, you can say 240 is 60 into 4 and 240 is 48 into 5. So look at this. I will say that it is the common multiple of both 60 and 48. That's why it is coming out to be 120. So I'll say, okay, this is here. Now what I'm saying is very, very important for you. There were only two numbers given. You got power of 2, 3, 5 in both the numbers. If it is not there, I consider it to be 0. ध्यान से सुनिएगा, ये सबसे important part है. Now when I take LCM, I'm taking higher power. This is the power that is taken. This is the power which is taken. And this is power 1 that is taken. So for tick is representing LCM. And for HCF, I will be saying draw a asterisk sign. So the asterisk sign here is, it is in HCF, it is 3 to the power of 1 is there. Fine. So 3 to the power 1 is there. That is asterisk sign. 2 square, asterisk sign. 5 to the power 0, asterisk sign. Look at both of these numbers. Somewhere I have taken it in LCM, somewhere I have taken it HCF. So whenever the two numbers are given, that means LCM into HCF of the two numbers should be equal to the product of two numbers. Product of two numbers means multiple of two numbers. So A into B is equal to LCM into HCF of AB. Is it clear? Because in LCM you are taking highest power, in HCF you are taking lowest power of the prime numbers. Fine. Now, anyone, any query, any doubt that you have, you can certainly ask it. So would you like to answer this question now? Mridul Verma ji, can you hear me? Microphone on करके बताओ जरा. हाँ मृदुल, आवाज आ रही है मेरी?
मेरा फोन क्रैश हो गया था, मैंने अभी
अच्छा, कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो गया था? क्या प्रॉब्लम हुआ है?
सब वो ऐड
अच्छा, अभी तो आपको, कैन यू हियर मी क्लियरली? ठीक है यार, जो छूट गया होगा उसका रिकॉर्डिंग में देख लेना बाद. Okay, fine, Utkarsh. Utkarsh has given the answer. Others also try it. Good, Sambhav. Rohit, please check it again. Good, Preet. Very nice. Yeah, Yanika, you are correct. Good, Yanika. And Ayushi Kalra, you need to check it again, my dear. Vranda Teyal, yes, it is correct. Okay, Parul. Okay, Ayushi, now it is correct. Ritu Malik, yes. Okay, Rohit. Yeah, it is correct, Rohit. Okay, everyone, please pay your attention here. There are two numbers, say A and B. The common value between the two numbers is 28 because HCF is common value. I'll say it is 28A and this is 28B, where A and B are co-prime. Matlab, they cannot have anything common between A and B. Otherwise, the common value in 28A and 28B will not be 28. It will be 28 into that common value as. I'm sure you are able to understand. मैं कह रहा हूँ कि दोनों का HCF 28 है, तो दोनों नंबर 28 के मल्टीपल होंगे because वो कॉमन वैल्यू है इन दोनों नंबर्स में. So I'll say one number is 28A and second number is 28B. Both of them are multiple of 28. फिर मैंने कहा A and B आपस में कोप्राइम होंगे, उनमें कुछ भी कॉमन नहीं होना चाहिए सिवाय एक के. Why I'm saying so? The reason is if they got anything common, your HCF which was coming out to be 28 earlier, if there is two common between them, it will come out to be 28 into 2, which changes to 56. जो हो नहीं सकता, इसलिए हमने लिखा है A and B are co-prime number. Now what is LCM of the two numbers? 28A और 28B का LCM क्या होगा? आपको पता कॉमन वैल्यू तो एक ही बार आती है. अच्छा, A और B में कुछ भी कॉमन नहीं है, तो you will say A into B is equal to 168. Fine. I'll say 6. So A into B is coming out to be 6. And they are co-prime. I can say 1 into 6. देख लीजिए कुछ भी कॉमन नहीं. 2 into 3. These are the two possibilities और कुछ नहीं होगा. Then it is given that the sum of the numbers, that means one number can be 28 into 1 and second number is 28 into 6. Or one number can be 28 into 2 and second number is 28 into 3. These are the two numbers which are possible. What is the summation of these numbers? 28 plus 28 into 6. Can I say it is 28 is common? It is 1 plus 6, which is 7. Yes. So 28 into 7 is not equal to 140. ये चला गया 140 के बराबर नहीं होगा. The sum of these two numbers, I can take 28 common. It is 2 plus 3, which is 5. It is 28 into 5 is coming out to be 140. I can say the number can be 140, which is there. So what are the two numbers which are to be taken? One is 28 into 2, which is 56, and second is 78. So I'll say the two numbers is coming out to be, sorry, 28 3s are 84. So the two number is 56 and 84. Yes, this is coming out to be correct answer. Is it fine, everyone? Please ask. कुछ भी आपको लग रहा हो यार सही नहीं है, anything.
Sir, why did you take 1 and 6 as co-prime when 1 is not a prime number nor a composite number?
Reason, you remember I told you that A and B are co-prime. याद करो, मैंने ये नहीं कहा A and B are prime number, मैंने कहा they are co-prime. There is nothing common between them except 1. So you can take a number 1 and 6. Of course, they are co-prime as well.
Okay, sir.
ठीक है. और ऐसा नहीं है आप ये देखो 6 is not a prime number. ये भी हो सकता था जैसे ही आपने कैलकुलेशन करा, बट देन यू फाइंड द समेशन वाज नॉट कमिंग आउट टू बी 140. नहीं आया तो हमने एलिमिनेट कर दिया उसको. ठीक है. लेट्स ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट दिस वन. इफ दे डिफर बाय मिनिमम पॉसिबल अमाउंट, ध्यान से पढ़िएगा. Good, Utkarsh. Very nice, Yanika. Ritu Malik, check your answer once more. Please, Sudhir, Rohit, very good. Ritu, in the question it is given they differ by the minimum possible value. That means the number should be closest. Good, Parul. Sambhav Jain, yes, it is correct. Ritu Malik, now it is correct. Parul Chaudhary, you need to check it again. संकेत जी, आप कुछ बोलेंगे नहीं? वृंदा त्याल, आदित्य शर्मा. Okay, good, Vrinda. Gunjan. Duty, you are not giving answers today. Any specific reason? Okay, here I go. The HCF of the two number is 119. I know one number is 119x and second number is 119y. Gunjan ji, आपने reply नहीं करा. And their sum is 833. That is 119x. Say I told you earlier as well, whenever I'm doing, you have to just see here. So the summation of the number is 833. I'll say 119x plus 119y is equal to 833. So 119 is a common. I'll write x plus y is equal to 833. Can I say it is cancelling out by 7? Because 19 sevens are 133 hota. And 7 into 1 is 700. So 700 plus 133 is 833. थोड़ा बहुत ये कैलकुलेशन आपको आना चाहिए. तो हमने कहा भाई x plus y is equal to 7. Then I want what is the minimum distance between this. So I know the value should be closer. तो 7 को आप बहुत तरीके से लिख सकते हो. आप 1 plus 6 लिख सकते हो, आप 2 plus 5 लिख सकते हो, आप 3 plus 4 लिख सकते हो. I think the closest are when one number is multiplied by 3 and second is multiplied by 4. So what do I get? I will say 119 into 3 and the second number is 119 into 4. So it is 357. It is 476. The two numbers are these. Is that fine? That's why the first one is correct answer. Good, Parul. Your answer is correct now. I think it is clear. Anyone, any question, any query? Gunjan ji, आप कोई reply नहीं कर रही. I think everything is fine. You are able to hear me. Thank you so much. ठीक है, आप कहीं लगता है बाहर चली गई थी. मैंने आपका काफी नाम बुलाया, but ठीक है. Sanket, you are also not responding. Am I audible to you? Okay, thank you, Diti. Let's come to the next question. देखो जी, एक बार बता देता हूं मैं. Initially it is fine, but a stage will come if you are not responding. I don't want to stop you from this class. Reason, अगर मैंने आपको एक बार remove करा, you will not be able to attend classes ever in your life. ये बड़ा problem है Zoom के साथ. तो मैं इसलिए remove नहीं करना चाहता, because the moment I know I will remove you, you will never be able to attend with the same ID. आपको ID बताना पड़ेगा और सब कुछ करना पड़ेगा. तो जो मैं पूछता हूँ कम से कम हाँ ना बता दीजिएगा. मुझे नहीं लगता किसी को इसमें बहुत ज्यादा कष्ट होना चाहिए. बट एटलीस्ट आई विल बी एबल टू नो कि भैया समझ में कितना आ रहा है. ठीक है. और आपके पास तो इतना अच्छा ऑप्शन है यार. यू कैन स्विच ऑन माइक्रोफोन. यू कैन ऑल्सो ask your doubt through that way. Fine. So the sum of two numbers, try to find out this answer. Good, Sambhav, Yanika. Okay, Dyuti. Dyuti, are you sure? एक बार और ट्राई कर लीजिएगा द्युति. Dyuti, try it once more. Of course. Yanika, your answer is correct. Vrinda Teyal. Vrinda, you also try it. Rohit. Maybe you are getting the correct answers. So Rohit also saying the same thing. Ayush Kalra. Okay, maybe. Yanika's answer may be different. Thank you so much, Sanket, for replying. I'm really very happy. ठीक है, क्योंकि अभी लग रहा था पता नहीं यार बच्चा है भी नहीं या नहीं है, कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं है कोई मजे ले रहा है हमारे साथ. ठीक है, थैंक यू फॉर रिप्लाइंग. Okay, thank you so much, Sanket. So the sum of the two number is 462 and the HCF of the two number is 22. I'll say one number is 22A and second is 22B. These are the two numbers because the common value between them is 22. So whenever we are finding out these numbers, if these are the two numbers A and B are co-prime, सबको पता है co-prime होना चाहिए क्योंकि nothing should be common between them. And then it is given that the sum of the number 22A plus 22B is equal to 462. I know 22 is common. I can say A plus B is equal to 462. So 22 twos are 44, 22 ones are 22. So A plus B is equal to 21. I can say one number is 1, second is 20, 2 and 19. 3 and 18 is not possible because 3 is common between them. So cancel it. 4 and 17. 5 and 16. Yes, because there's nothing common between them. I hope you understand that. 6 and 15. No, it is also not possible because both of them are multiple of 3. So rather than 22 common, you will get 66 common, which is not possible. So I'll say 7 and 14, not possible because 7 more is common there. Fine. Then you will say 8 plus 13. Yes. Then I'll write 9 plus 12. Again, 3 is common between them, not possible. 10 plus 11. Yes. So how many values are there? 1 value is there, 2 values there. This is 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. 6 values are coming there. Yes. So whoever has given the answer 4, I would like to call their name. Gunjan, Utkarsh, Ayushi has given the correct answer. Vranda, Tayal, Rohit, Tyuti has also given the correct answer. Thank you. Yanika and Sambhav Jain, I'm sure you understand this thing. If there is any query, you can certainly ask. Ritu Malik, is it clear, my dear? Why 8 will not be answered? Because you must have taken also 7 and 14 or 3 and 6 and 15 also. Okay, Yanika, I'll do that. You understand the 2 number is having common value as a 22. Okay, Sanket, not an issue. The 2 number is having 22 common. I'll say one number is A, which is written as a 22A. And second number is B, that is 22B. Because both of them have highest common factor as a 22, so 22 is common. I'll say A and B are co-prime. They should not have anything common because otherwise my common value will change from 22 to something else. Sanket, Yanika, is it clear what I said? नहीं तो 22 के अलावा भी कुछ कॉमन होगा तो मेरा HCF चेंज हो जाएगा. वो 22 की जगह मान लो 3 कॉमन है, so 22 into 3 हो जाएगा 66 हो जाएगा. तो इसीलिए मैं कह रहा हूं A and B are co-prime. Sanket, is it clear? Till this point, only this. Now the summation of the number is given as the sum of 2 numbers is 462. So I'll say 20A, 22A plus 22B is equal to 462. I'll say 22 is common. It is A plus B is equal to 462. I'll say 22 2s are 44 and 22 1s are 21. Is it also clear, Yanika, till this point? Sanket, A plus B is equal to 21. Thank you, Sanket. So now I can say the number is 0 and second number is 21, but it is not possible because 22 multiplied with 0 will be 0. So that does not suit here. So I'll say the number is 1 plus 20. आप कहेंगे हाँ sir, 1 and look at this, A and 20, 1 and 20 are co-prime, correct? 2 and 19. But 3 and 18 are not co-prime because if one number is 22 into 3 and second number is 22 into 18, my dear, the common part is between them is 22 as well as 3 is the common part. 18 can be written as a 6 into 3. So 3 is also a common part. So your HCF will change from 22 to 66. That's why I'm not taking it. Is it clear, Yanika, Sanket now? Okay, Yanika. Thank you. Now, after that, I can also take other number. That is 4 plus 17, 5 plus 16. Then I can take 6 plus 15. Again, 3 is common. 7 plus 14. 7 is common between them. 8 plus 13. Yes. 9 plus 12. No. 10 plus 11. Yes. So you need to just count off these values. That's it. Is it clear? Thank you. Yanika Devi. Anyone is still having doubt can ask it. Yanika ji, are you there? Okay, thank you. Would you like to answer this question? Or leave it, just a second. I think it is fine. All of you can do now these type of question very easily. Let me tell you something which is very, very interesting now. You will find certainly questions from this particular topic there in exam. There are 4 type of questions which can be formed in LCM HCF. 4 type of question. I'm first doing type 1. Type 1. Okay. Am I audible to all of you? It is showing some voice lagging or something.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay, thank you. So type 1 is the first type of questions which are here, which talks about the common remainder. Let me explain it. The question says, find the series of numbers which leave remainder of 4 when divided by 6, 8, and 10. I want to find out the series of number which leaves the remainder of 4 when divided by 6, 8, and 10. Now, for a second, just consider this remainder to be 0. I want a number which is divisible by 6, 8, and 10. What does that mean? I want LCM of these numbers 6, 8, and 10. The number which are multiple of 6, 8, and 10 will be the number which are common multiple of them. So I know 6 is coming as a 2 into 3, 8 is coming as a 2 cube, 10 is coming as a 2 into 5. So I know when I talk about LCM, I need to take the highest part. I will say 120. So 120, whenever you are taking any number which is a multiple of 120, because 120 is the smallest number. So if you take any number which is a multiple of 120, I'll say yes, it is completely divisible by 6, 8, and 10. Or I can say it leaves a remainder of 0. Fine. But here I'm talking about no remainder is not 0. The remainder is 4 here. So what I'll do is, a number 120k is completely divisible by 6, 8, and 10 if you increase it by 4. And then if you divide it by 6, 8, and 10, don't you think your remainder will change from 0 to 4? And you will say, yes, the common remainder will come out to be 4. Is it fine, everyone? So the series of number it is asked, I will say the number will be 120k plus 4, where k belongs to whole number. Why I'm saying k is a whole number, n is a natural number, but when you put k is equal to 0, my dear, the number comes out to be 4. When you put k is equal to 1, it is 124, it is 244, it is 364, it is 484, it is 564, and so on and so forth. So this is going to give you all the number which are in the form of 120k plus 4. Is it fine, everyone there? Please ask, even if there is the slightest of doubt. Thank you, Mridul. Good to see your system is working fine. कुछ भी आपको लग रहा है कि नहीं यार क्लियर नहीं है, एक बार दोबारा बता दो. Anything? वृंदा जी, आपको समझ में आ रहा है? Thank you, Preet. Duty, Ayushi Kalra.
Yes, sir, it's
Okay, thank you. So I think it is clear to all of you. None of you have asked me the doubt. Janika, I'm sure it is clear, though you are not replying, but ठीक है. इच्छा आपकी है. So my first question to all of you. Find how many natural numbers are there till 5,000, which leave a common remainder of 2 when divided by 4, 5, and 6. Fine. So how many natural numbers are there? I'm asking how many numbers are there till 5,000. Till 5,000 money, including 5,000, which leave a common remainder of 2 when divided by 4, 5, and 6. Means whether you divide this number by 4 or by 5 or 6, it leaves a common remainder of 2. So find out how many numbers are there. Come on, you try first. Okay, now I request everyone to listen to me very, very carefully. There's a formula that I have told you earlier as well. हिंदी में बोले तो जो डिविडेंड के साथ होता है वही रिमाइंडर के भी साथ होता है. Means whatever operation you are doing with dividend, the same thing needs to be done with remainder. Let me explain that. 5 divided by 4, remainder is 1. 3 divided by 4, remainder is 3. Some of you will not agree on this. 4 zeros are 0, remainder is 3. If you add them, I'll say 5 plus 3 divided by 4, remainder is 1 plus 3, which is 4 divided by 4, remainder is 0. If you multiply 3 into 5 divided by 4, I'll say the remainder is 1 into 3, which is 3. So 15 when divided by 4, remainder is coming out to be 3. आप देख लीजिए सही है. तो जो डिविडेंड के साथ होगा वही काम रिमाइंडर के भी साथ होगा. For example, if you do 5 divided by 4, remainder is 1. If you square it, my dear, the remainder will be also square. Remainder is 1. देख लीजिए 25 when divided by 4, 4 6 are 24. Remainder is 1. हाँ यानिका बहुत कुछ बता रहा हूँ ज्ञान की बात. यहाँ तक क्लियर है जो मैं बता रहा हूँ? इज इट क्लियर? यहाँ क्या लगेगा क्यों लगेगा? आई विल कम टू दैट. फाइन यानिका जी, ओके थैंक यू. नाउ यानिका ने पूछा यार ये यहाँ कैसे लगेगा, क्यों बता रहे हो बीच में सडनली रैंडमली, व्हाई यू आर टॉकिंग दिस नंबर? n is a number which when divided by 5, 6, 4, 5 and 6, I say it is giving you a remainder of 0. So I know n is a number which is multiple of all of these number, or I will say 4, 5, 6 का LCM ले लो, उसका multiple होगा. क्योंकि जब ये इन तीनों नंबर का मल्टीपल होगा when you divide it by 4, 5, 6, क्योंकि इन तीनों का मल्टीपल है तो रिमाइंडर 0 आएगा. हमने कहा लेकिन मुझे रिमाइंडर 0 नहीं चाहिए, मुझे तो रिमाइंडर 2 चाहिए. तो हमने कहा कोई बात नहीं, जब इस नंबर को मैं 2 से इंक्रीज कर दूंगा, earlier it was coming out to be remainder of 0, when I increase this by 2, the remainder will also increase by 2. तो यहां से ये रूल आया यानिका that when I take LCM of 4, 5 and 6, I will say when it is divided, वो LCM का मल्टीपल जो भी होगा, when you divide it by 4, 5, 6, remainder comes out to be 0. If you increase it by some number, the remainder will also increase by the same value. रूल वही है, जो डिविडेंड के साथ होगा वही रिमाइंडर के भी साथ होगा. Is that fine now? So what I'm doing here is I'm taking LCM of 4, 5 and 6, which is 2 square, 5 and 2 into 3. Take a higher power of 2, which is 2. 3 is 3, 5 is 5. So I know 4 3s are 12, 5s are 60. Any number in the world which is a multiple of 60 is completely divisible by 4, 5 and 6. I don't want it to be completely divisible. I want it to leave a remainder of 2. That's why plus 2 is done. I know the k belongs to whole number. K belongs to whole number means k is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and it goes on. I don't know till what point it will be going, but it is coming out to be whole number because जब आप k को 0 रखते हो तो n whole number नहीं आता, n is coming out to be 2. So I'll say this 60k plus 2 is a number which is less than equal to 5000. क्यों जी less than equal to 5000? Because I want to find out till 5000. Or I will say 60k is a value which is less than 4998. Please अपना माइक्रोफोन देखो. संकेत आपका माइक्रोफोन ऑन है, आवाजें आ रही है काफी तनाक से. So thank you. So I will say the 2 goes on this side and it becomes 4998. So my dear, k will be less than 4998 upon 60. So what I'll do here is k की वैल्यू लिख रहा हूं मैं, less than 4998 upon 16. 0 का यहां लिखूंगा, 6 8s are 48 and this is 18, 6 3s are 18, 683.33 से कम या उसके बराबर. इसका मतलब k की वैल्यू 0 से लेके 83 तक जाएगी. तो 0 से लेके 83 तक जो नंबर होते हैं they are not 83. जैसे 0 to 1 is not one number, 0 to 1 there are two numbers, 0 to 2 it is 0 1 2, there are three numbers. So 0 to 83 is not 83, it is coming out to be 84 numbers. Your solution will be 84. I hope it is clear now. Is it clear, Sambhav, Preet, Utkarsh? Well done, Parul. Your answer comes out to be correct. Yanika ji, is your doubt clear or still it is there? Okay, thank you, Vranda, Sambhav. Mridul Verma says it is clear. Gunjan, what about you? Okay, Dyuti, Sanket, very nice. Okay, let's move to the next one. Thank you, Gunjan. Okay, Preet. Now, here is the first question for you. Try to find out the answer of this question. Come on. Okay, Ritu Malik has given one answer. Utkarsh is also giving the same answer. यानिका जी, बहुत मेहरबानी, आपने आंसर दिया. Yeah, that matches with other as well. Sambhav, Sanket, everyone gives the same answer. Okay, Parul, Dyuti. Parul, how come fifth option? Okay, you are right, Parul. Dyuti, very nice. So find the least number which one divided by 6, 15 and 17. Yeah, Rohit, that is good. Preet, Sudhir, yes. A least number which one divided by 6, 15 and 17 leaves a remainder of 1. So I'll take LCM of 6, 15 and 17. Uska multiple plus 1 will be n. So I'll say 6 is 2 into 3, 15 is 3 into 5 and 17. So 2 3s are 6, 5s are 30, into 17 is 510. Any number which is a multiple of 510k plus 1 is the number n. And this number leaves a remainder of 0 when divided by 7. So I'll say this number is a multiple of 7n. Plus 0 is like okay, remainder 0 bachta. So now what is the least number? I want to find out the least number. So what I'll do is I'll say 510k plus 1 is equal to 7m. So what I can do is put k is equal to 0. 1 is not equal to 7m. It is not a multiple of 7. You put it equal to 1. This is 511 is equal to 7m. From this, I can say m is equal to 511 by 7 because you know m belongs to whole number. जो भी होगा whole number, sorry, natural number आएगा. 0 नहीं आ सकता. तो आपने कहा देखते हैं 7 7s are 49, 7 3s are 21. आपने कहा बहुत बढ़िया सर. It is 7 into 73, which is possible. 7 into 73 is also written as a 510k plus 1. So the smallest number of them is coming out to be 511. That's your answer. Is that fine? Everyone got it correct. Good. Fine. I think it is clear to all of you. Please ask if there is any query.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Thank you. Okay. Now we are going to talk about type 2. In type 1, we were talking about the common remainder, that the remainder was coming out to be same whether you divide it by any of the number, but every time remainder comes out to be r. In type 2, it is little different from earlier one. Not much, but yes, there is a small variation. Say, find the series of numbers which leave remainders of 4, 6, and 8 when divided by 6, 8, and 10 respectively. तो वो सीरीज ऑफ नंबर बताइए जो रिमाइंडर छोड़ती है 4, 6, and 8 when divided by 6, 8, and 10. Now, first thing here is we don't have a common remainder like earlier one case. But that was the simplest case where there was a common remainder coming out. We were finding out LCM of the number, and जो भी common remainder उसको जोड़ लेते थे, and we were getting the answer. ये different है भाई पहले से. I know 4 when divided by 6, I can write 6 zeros are 0, remainder is 4. सबको पता है क्योंकि 4 remainder आएगा जब 6 से divide करो. But will it be wrong if I divide 4 by 6 and write 6 ones are 6 and the remainder is -2? Can I? Of course, I can write 4 as a 0 into 6 plus 4. But will it be wrong if I write 4 as a 6 into 1 minus 2? Will it be wrong? 6 minus 2 is 4. I don't think so. Now the second thing here is when 6 is divided by 8, I can say remainder is 6. You can divide 6 by 8. उल्टा मत कर देना इसको, 8 divided by 6 मत कर देना. So it is 0, 0, remainder 6. But I could also write 6 divided by 8, 8 ones are 8, and remainder is -2. So I can say, oh my God, I can change this to -2. This can be also changed to -2. Similarly, when 8 is divided by 10, though my remainder is coming out to be 8 when I divide a number by 10, but there's nothing wrong if I say 10 ones are 10 and the remainder is -2. So rather than having 3 different remainder of 4, 6, 8, I could replace it by a common remainder of -2. Is it fine, everyone? So there is a common remainder of -2 when divided by 6, 8, and 10. So now here I can say take LCM of 6, 8, and 10. So I'll say 8 3s are 24 into 5 is 24 into 5 is 120. Any number that is multiple of 120 is the multiple of 6, 8, and 10. But I want my number to be not leaving a remainder of 0, but leaving a remainder of -2. So my dear, you remember whatever you are doing with dividend, the same thing should be done with remainder. भैया dividend आपका 2 कम हो रहा है तो remainder भी आपका 2 कम होगा. So I'll say the number will be in this form. The only change here is k does not belong to whole number. K belongs to natural number. Reason is when you put it equal to 0, my God, you are going to get a negative term. और हमें तो natural number चाहिए होते हैं. तो इसलिए यहां पर k होल नंबर नहीं आएगा, क्योंकि k by putting it equal to 0 you are getting the first number as a -2. क्या आपको समझ में आ रहा है what I am saying? ठीक है, सो एक yes no लिख दो यार फटाफट, मुझे पता लगेगा कि कितना समझ में आ रहा है. You have always the option of writing no. Thank you everyone. Almost everyone says yes. It's clear. End वाला part 120k minus 2 वाला part. यानी का you are asking about this? हाँ क्यों नहीं, अच्छा क्यों, बहुत अच्छा होगा. So my number is coming out to be 120k minus 2. But my dear, if you are putting k is equal to 0, the first number is coming out to be -2. I cannot start with the -2. The reason is it is asking about the natural number. And -2 is not a natural number. That's why I said, because it is something is subtracted from a multiple of k. So I know the number cannot be equal to 0. K cannot should be equal to 0. K should start with 1 so that you will get a natural number. Is it fine now? Stop bullying me. Okay, here we go to the next question now. Please look at this question. Try to get the answer of this question. Very similar what we have just done. Very, very similar. Yes, Sambhav, your answer is also right. So I can see when a number is divided by 35, remainder is 25, which is 10 less. When a number is divided by 45, remainder is 35, I can say the number is 10 less. When a number is divided by 55, remainder is 45, which is -10. Yeah, Rohit, now it is correct. So I can replace it to the common remainder. Of course, the common remainder is coming out to be negative here, but common remainder to aa raha hai -10. So I'll take a common multiple of 35, 45 and 55. Uska jo bhi multiple hoga, -10 is the answer. Fine. So n is equal to, look at this. This is 5 into 7. This is 5 into 9. This is 5 into 11. 5, 5, 5 is common. Write it common value only once. 7 into 9 into 11, because there is nothing common between them. Iska multiple -10. Now 9 7s is 63 into 5. That is 315k minus 10. Fine. 9 7s is 63 into 5 is, into 11 is also coming. 11 5s are 55, 11 1s are 11, plus 5 is 16, 11 1s are 11 3s are 33, plus 1 is 3 4 6 5 minus 10. So you know the smallest value of k will come out to be 1 2 3. I cannot write 0 here. When you put it equal to 1, you will get 3 4 5 5 as your answer. So everyone got the same answer. So the answer is 3 4 5 5. In case of any query, you can ask. Anyone, any question? Okay. Look at this. Try to find out the answer of. Again, related to type 2 only. Here I go. I would request all of you to please pay your attention here now. Whatever are your answers, please see here. I know when a number, when divided by 4, remainder was 2, which is 2 less. When divided by 5, remainder is 3. 2 less. When divided by 6, remainder is 2 less. When divided by 7, the remainder is 2 less. So what I can do is I can take LCM of 4, 5, 6, 7, a number which is a common multiple of them. 4 5s are 20, into 3 is 60. Any number which is a multiple of 420 will be completely divisible by 4, 5, 6, 7. I hope all of you agree with it. But I don't want it to be completely divisible by 8. I want my number to be a multiple of 420 and there should be a remainder of 2. So I'll say -2. Remainder of -2, sorry. So I'll separate this by -2. वही पुराना formula, जो dividend के साथ होता है वही remainder के साथ होता है. Whatever operation is done with dividend, the same thing needs to be done with the remainder. But I want this number to be the greatest 4-digit number. Means this must be less than equal to this one because I want a greatest number here. So I'll say, okay, 420K is less than equal to, that comes out to be 10,001. And K should be less than 10,001 by 420. I'll cancel it. 42 2s are 84. Then it is 3. 3 2s are 6, 3 4s are 12. That comes out to be 34 here. Then I will write, because it is 2s are 1, so I will write down some value. So 4 8s are, it is 23.8. So K is a value which is less than 23.8. I know K will start from 1 and it goes till 23. So I will say 23 numbers are there. But no one is asking me to find out how many numbers are there. They are asking me to find out the largest value here. So I know the largest value is less than 23.8. That will be only 23. So my number will come out to be 420 into 23 minus 2. So 0, 23 2s are 46. 23 4s are 92 plus 4 is 96. Minus 2 is 9658. That's your answer. Good, Sambhav Jain. Parul, I'm sure you understand. You must have done some calculation mistake. Utkarsh Gunjan has already given earlier correct answer. And Parul, I've already told you. Ritu Malik, I'm sure you missed some important part here. And Preet Sudhir, your answer is correct. Vrinda Teyal, yes, it is correct. Anyone, any query, any question that you have, you can ask. I believe it is clear. Sorry, I move to the next one. What about this one? Quick, fast. I'm sure all of you can do it so quickly. Here we go. Very nice. Many people have given answers. So, okay. Rohit, then Utkarsh, Parul, Ritu, Sambhav, Preet Sudhir, Vrinda, Gunjan, Ayushi, and Duty have given their answers. I can see that rather than writing all of these remainder, I can write a common remainder of -1. I hope all of you agree with it. So I'll take LCM of these values. LCM of the number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4 5s are 20, 3s are 16. 4 5s are 20, 3s are 60. Any number which is a multiple of 60 will be completely divisible by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And leaves a remainder of 1. I'll say n is equal to 60k minus 1. I want this number to be lying between 0 to 1. So there's only one number. When I say k is equal to 1, number n comes out to be 59. When you put it is equal to 2, this is 119, which is not correct. So I'll say how many numbers are coming there. Only second option is correct. I'll say only one number is there. Clear? Must be clear. Everyone is saying the same answer. So I'm sure all of you can solve the question based on it. I'm coming to the type 3, type 3 type of questions. There are 4 type of questions. You remember I talked about 4 type of questions here. Now I'm going to talk about the type 3, third type, which is also known as a general type of question. General case. Say, for example, find the series of numbers which leave a remainder of 1 and 3. No, just a second. Three and 0 when divided by 6 and 7 respectively. Fine. So when you divide by 6, remainder comes out to be what? 3. And when the number is divided by 7, the number comes out to be 0. Okay? That's why it is a general case. It is applicable everywhere. No common remainder, no difference common. So what I'll do is, I know the number n is there, which can be written as a multiple of 6 plus 3, because when divided by 6 leaves a remainder of 3. The same number n when divided by 7 leaves a remainder of 0. But the number is same, so I'll write 6a plus 3 is equal to 7b plus 0. Now, I can write 6a plus 3 divided by 7 is equal to b. You know a and b both of belong to the whole numbers. कुछ भी होगा, आप यहाँ पर जो भी लिखेंगे आप whole number लिखेंगे, आप कभी decimal में value नहीं लिखते. You don't write it in fractions. So what I do is I'll put the value of a here and then try to find out the value of b. When you put 0, look here, 6 into 0 is 0 plus 3. That is 3 by 7. I'll say no, it is not possible. Cancel this case. I'll put it 1. You'll say it is 9 by 7. No, not correct. I'll put 2. This is 12 plus 3 is 15 by 7. I will say no, not possible. 3. That is 21 by 7, which is coming out to be 3. So when a is equal to 3, then b is also equal to 3. So my number will come out to be 6 3s are 18 plus 3 is 21 is the first number. My second case is 7 3s are 21. So common number which is coming here is 21. So 21 is a number which is the first number which satisfies this criteria. Fine. So 21 when divided by 7 leaves a remainder of 0. When divided by 6 leaves a remainder of 0. Plus I will add the number which are multiple of 6 and 7 multiple. So my number n comes out to be 21 plus LCM of 6 and 7 ka multiple. This is the number which is coming out. What does that mean? That means 21 when divided by 6 and 7 leaves a remainder of 3 and 0 respectively. But if I am taking a number which is a LCM of 6 and 7 ka multiple, which you divided by 6 and 7, that will always leave a remainder of 0. So when you add these values, the remainder are also added. You remember whatever is done with the dividend, whatever operation is done with the dividend, same thing needs to be done with the remainder. So I know 3 plus 0 is equal to 3 and 0 plus 0 is 0. So the remainder will come out to be 3 and 0 here. Is it fine? Everyone, please ask if there is any query here.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Okay, last part. Parul, which one last part? Is this clear? LCM wala. You know the first number is coming out to be 21. 21 is a common number which satisfies both the criteria that when divided by 6 leaves a remainder of 3 and when divided by 7 leaves a remainder of 0. यहाँ तक मुझे मालूम है पारुल चौधरी, it must be clear. इससे आगे चलते हैं. अब आपने कहा मुझे तो series of number चाहिए, मुझे 21 तो मिल गया. How do I find out the other number? You remember in earlier cases also, you were taking a multiple LCM of these numbers. Common remainder होता था तो मैं लेता था LCM of 6 and 7 and इसका multiple plus R. अगर ये नेगेटिव होता था तो माइनस आर करता था. I hope it is clear, Parul. So here also I got the first number and then I'm adding LCM of these values. क्योंकि any number which is coming out to be multiple of 6 and 7 will leave a remainder of 0. और 21 तो कंडीशन दे ही रहा है कि 7 से रिमाइंडर 0 देता है, 6 से रिमाइंडर 3 देता है. I hope it is clear. Is it fine, Parul, now? Okay, thank you. Anyone else who have any more query, you can certainly ask it. Just a second. Now I would like all of you to try out this question. Come on, solve this. Okay, here I go. I would request all of you to see here. It's a very easy question. Everyone can get the answer. Interpretation में कोई problem हुआ होगा तभी people are getting different answer. Otherwise the answer should be there. 3 vice presidents regularly visit the plant on a different days. Due to labor unrest, VP HR visit the plant after a gap of 2 days. Gap of 2 days means VP HR, he is taking a gap of 2 days. Means if he is coming there, so he will take a gap of 2 days, means not 2 is added, it will be 3 2 will be added. For example, if your VP HR is coming on first day, he is not coming on second day, third day, he will come on fourth day. He will not come on fifth day, sixth day, he will come on seventh day. So common difference is not 2, it is coming out to be 3. मेरे ख्याल से आप लोगों को समझ में आ गया होगा कि आपने क्या गलतियां करी है. So VP HR is taking a gap of 2 days does not mean that he is coming after 1 day. 2 days gap means 2 days he is not coming and he is coming on the third day. So there's a gap of 3 days. Okay, Utkarsh, good. Now VP operations, if you talk about ops, this guy is taking a gap of 3 days. So the gap is not coming out to be 3 days, it is coming out to be what? 4 days. So things will repeat after 4 days. Let me explain it. If he is coming on first day, he will be taking a gap of 3 days. Second, third, fourth को नहीं आएगा, fifth को आएगा. 6th, 7th, 8th को नहीं आएगा, 9th को आएगा. There's a gap of 4 days which is coming here. So similarly, it is coming out to be again 4 days gap, which is 13 there. Fine. So VP sales is going to take a gap of 5 days. So 5 days is not 5 days, it is 6. So I'll say okay. So the gap is coming out to be 6 days. Fine. The VPs do not deviate from their individual schedule. The CEO of the company meet the VP when all 3 VPs come together. So CEO is on leave from 5th to 28th. Last time CEO met all of them was 3rd January. So 3rd January CEO met, and then he comes at a gap of 2, 4, and 6, because all of these people will be coming at a gap of 2, 4. Sorry, I think it is clear. The gap will be coming out to be 3 here. And the next one, it was coming out to be 4 and sorry, LCM of 3, 4, and 6. So that comes out to be 12. So I'll say it is 3rd January plus 12 ka multiple hona chahiye. So if you add 12, it is coming out to be 15. If you add 12, it is 27. If you add 12, it is 39. 39 is 31 plus 8, that is 8th February. Fine. So the day when they are going to meet again will be, I hope it is clear. क्योंकि 39 जनवरी आएगा, 39 जनवरी तो होता नहीं है, वो तो 31st जनवरी होगा, plus 8 more days, that is 8th of February, all 3 of them are going to meet. Ayushi, well done, your answer is correct. Fine. Rohit, your answer is also correct. Well done. Anyone, any question, any query here, you can certainly ask it. Let's try to find out this question now. Then I'll talk about the type 4, the last type of questions. Fine. The recording. I hope it is clear. So the number is AB and BA. I can write the number as a 10A plus BA. AB is written as a, because 72 is written as a 7 into 10 plus 2. If you reverse it, it is 27. I can write it as a twice of 10 plus 7. तो उनके बीच का जो difference है, it is equal to HCF of the AB. तो हमने कहा यार दोनों का ये नंबर होना चाहिए। हमने देखा इनका बीच का डिफरेंस आया 9 टाइम्स ऑफ a माइनस बी, या तो a माइनस बी होना चाहिए या 9 होना चाहिए। Of course, a minus b will keep on changing. I will say 9 is the value that you can take. ठीक है, 9 is the value that you can take here. I hope it is clear. Now, look at this. If I'm talking about a number like 21 and the reverse of that is 12, the gap between them is 9. But it is saying the difference between them is equal to HCF of AB. What is common between them? That is 3. Is that fine? It is coming out to be 3. So, but this condition is not satisfying here. ये condition तो satisfy नहीं कर रही, क्योंकि इनके बीच का जो difference आ रहा है वो 9 आ रहा है, जो इन दोनों में common होना चाहिए। तो हमने कहा यार एक 9 का multiple ले लो. Let's take a number as a 18. If you reverse it is 81. What is the gap between them, my dear? The gap is coming out to be 63. Now 81 minus 18 is coming out to be 63, which is coming out to be the difference between them is HCF of AB and BA. So what is common value between them? One is 9 into 2, second is 9. So I'll say this is coming out to be 9 here. आपने कहा सर ये तो नहीं होगा, ये तो 63 आ रहा है. So how to get the number? I know the number is only coming out to be 9. तो मुझे 9 का मल्टीपल वाले नंबर चाहिए. I hope it is clear to all of you now. तो मुझे जो चाहिए, this is 9 times of a minus b. So what I'll do is I'll write the first number as a 9 2s are 18 and reverse of that is 81. 9 3s are 27. The reciprocal reverse of that is 72. 9 4s are reverse of that is 43. 36 63. 9 5s are 9 6s are, then the same thing will be repeating. What is the gap between them? 9. What is the gap between them? 9. What is common value between them? It is 9 into 5 and this is 9 into 6. Is it clear? तो आपने कहा हाँ सर दोनों का HCF 9 आ रहा है और difference भी 9 आ रहा है. What is the gap between them? The gap is 18. I'll say it is 9 into 4 and it is 9 into 7. So the gap between them is 9 3s are 27, which is not matching with 18. गलत है जी. Now 72 and 27. So it is 45. So I'll say it is 9 into 3 and this is 9 into 8. If you find out the difference between them, HCF is only coming out to be 9. आपने कहा नहीं सर ये भी नहीं होगा, ये तो हमने चेक कर लिया. So the number which is going to come here is 45 and 54. Reverse करने के बाद तो यहाँ पर पूछा गया है what is the value of a plus b? A plus b is nothing but it is 9. So my answer will come out to be 9th. It is option number 4 here. Please ask if there is any doubt here. ठीक है संभव जैन, मैं बता देता हूँ. Anyone else? देखिए any number is AB. If you reverse it, it become BA. So I'll write a number as a 10A plus B, and this number is 10B plus A. The difference, I'm writing this thing. So the difference between them is 9 times of A minus B, which is HCF of AB and BA. इन दोनों का HCF होगा. तो मुझे पता है जो HCF होगा, because this value is equal to this, जो HCF होगा वो 9 होना चाहिए. 9 का मल्टीपल होना चाहिए, because 9 times of something is equal to HCF of these two. तो मैं कहूंगा 9 हो सकता है HCF, 18 हो सकता है, 27 हो सकता है, 36 हो सकता है, 45 हो सकता है. These can be the HCF of the value. Now, but one thing is clear that 9 is multiple of 9 is coming there. So multiple of 9 is 18, 27, 36, 45. If we reverse it, it will come out to be 81. What is the gap between them? The gap is coming out to be 63. 63 is common between them. Is HCF of 18 and 81, is it coming out to be 63? No, it is wrong. 27 ka reciprocal reverse is 72. What is the gap between them? That is 45. Is there common between 27 and 72 is 45? No, it is a multiple of 9, but no, 45 is not common between them. 36 and reciprocal of that is 63, which is 18. Is the common part between 36 and 63 is 18? You will say, no, this is also not correct. The reverse of this is 54. The gap is 9. You will say, yes, it must be correct. So I will say, yes, the common part between 45 and 54 is equal to 9, which matches with this one. That's why the 2 number, my dear, is coming out to be 45 and the reverse of that. Is it fine, Sambhavji? Anyone else? Any query? Please ask. घबराइए मत. कुछ आपको दुविधा हो सकती है तो आप पूछ लीजिए प्लीज. रोहित, समझ में आया तुम्हें?
सर तो ऐसे जब भी 2 नंबर होंगे ए बी एंड बी ए फॉर्म में एंड
हाँ जी.
डिफरेंस पूछा जाएगा तो वो तो हमेशा 9 का ही मल्टीपल होगा.
बिल्कुल, वो हमेशा ही 9 का मल्टीपल होगा. तो 9 का मल्टीपल होगा, लेकिन मुझे ये चेक करना है कि दोनों में कॉमन जो है वो डिफरेंस के बराबर आ रहा है. तो 18 में 63 का मल्टीपल नहीं हो सकता, तो इसलिए वो रूल्ड आउट हो गया. 27 इज नॉट अ मल्टीपल ऑफ 45, रूल्ड आउट हो गया. 36 इज अ मल्टीपल ऑफ 18 बट 63 इज नॉट अ मल्टीपल ऑफ 18, इसलिए रूल्ड आउट हो गया. तो सिर्फ यही आंसर होगा यार.
ओके सर.
ठीक है. ओके. Okay. So let's try to get the answer of it. Last question for today. Very good question for the concept. LCM of the 2 number is ABQ. One of the number is BQ. One number is BQ. Second number is X. LCM of them is coming out to where A and B are prime number. याद है मैंने कहा था every number is forming from a prime number. You are saying it is ABQ. Now first case is X is equal to A. So I will say A and BQ, they are 2 different prime number. LCM of them is highest power of A is 1, highest power of B is 3. We'll say it is correct. I can say it is AB and B cube. What is LCM of AB and B cube? You will say A ki highest power is 1, but B ki highest power of 3. So this is also possible. What is LCM of AB square and B cube? You will say the highest power of A is 1, highest power of B is 1. So this is also correct. What is LCM of AB cube and B cube? I will say highest power of A is 1, highest power of B is this. So this is also correct. Cannot the other number? I will say the answer is, because they are not पूछा है, the answer is 4. Is it fine, everyone? Yes, Parul, you are right. Your
Yes,
answer is
sir.
correct. Very good. Fine. Anyone is still having any query, you can ask. Fine. So this is sufficient. In the next class, almost all questions have been done. Few questions are left. You can try out those questions. So in the next class, listen. In the next class, we are going to talk about the type 4. I will start with the type 4 so that we can do a quick revision. That is tomorrow itself. So we'll do it and then we will talk about the remainders and the unit digit of a number. Fine. So by Saturday, I think we will be able to complete the course. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.